So you guys want to learn how to back three? Let me teach you. Okay, for this trick, we're gonna start with a few common problems people usually have when they try them. One, it's not spinning enough. One of the reasons for this is because on flat ground, this trick's really hard. Even for like people that are good at this trick, it's still really hard to do on flat. So I definitely recommend learning them off stuff. Two, usually when people try to do this trick, a lot of the times they throw their body and they just try to spin as much as they can and they'll land on their nose. For some reason this happens a lot. I don't know why. I think it's because people think back 180 in their head. That happens to a lot of people, I've noticed. That happened to me too when I was younger. The way I learned how to correct this sounds really, really weird, but make sure you have a good back 180 on flat ground, that there's no pivot involved at all. Not like this, like this. When you do that full rotated back 180, try to rocket it as much as you can too. Not a boned back 180, not a tweaked back 180, literally rock it as much as you can. You'll see why in a second. So once you do the rocket back 180s, we're gonna try to do a back three, but fully pivot. So do that rocket back 180, but land on your tail and keep turning. You're gonna do this until it becomes super comfortable. I know that's not how you're gonna wanna do it in the future, but trust me, it's gonna help you 100%. Once you have that muscle memory in your head of landing on your tail and doing the rocket back 180, then try to go back and wind up your shoulders and swing a lot. Swing and land on your tail. They'll start to look 270 like that, and you'll be like, oh, okay, I kinda know how to do it now. Keep doing it. The main thing to focus on is do not land on your nose, land on your tail. When you swing your shoulders, your back arm is gonna come across your body like this, like that, and then you're gonna swing as much as you can. It's all in your arms how you get the rotation. And make sure, always think land on your tail, do not land on your nose. Foot positioning on back threes. It's a weird one. I put my feet almost exactly like a tray flip. Maybe your front foot a little bit more on the board than a tray flip. It helps you get your front foot out of the way so you can fully scoop and rotate the back three. The closer together you are, the faster you're gonna spin. If you're still not understanding it on flat after that, try to learn it off something. Maybe like a two-stair or like a little ledge or something. It's gonna be way easier. A ledge like this height, maybe like knee high, is probably the best size to learn it off of. They are gonna be a little bit more intimidating to do off stuff. That's how it is. Drops are scarier, but you're gonna be able to spin fully a little bit easier and still have the same focus in mind of landing on your tail. Do not land on your nose. Just like in my other trick tips, I'm gonna show you how to fall or bail these tricks or kick them out or whatever to stay the safest when you're learning them. For back threes, if you're doing it off stuff, swing, and if you don't feel right in that exact time, do not try to half-ass it and put one foot on it, whatever. It gets sketchy because you're fully doing a 360 in the air. Try to kick it out as far as you can away from you as you're sliding. Like that. A lot of the times too, when you're learning them, you're not gonna know how to rotate fully. So you're gonna land 270 probably a lot of the times, and you're gonna be falling forward. Just put your hands down, you'll be good. Maybe a little belly slide if the ground is smooth. And then once you learn how to rotate fully, a lot of the times you're gonna be slipping out because you're gonna be whipping so fast, your body's not gonna be ready to land stationary. Don't put your arm straight down because that's how you hurt your wrist or your arm. Get a little slide. I'd say that's pretty much it on back threes. Do not expect to learn them the first day, first week, sometimes first month. When I was younger, it took me years to learn them the way I wanted to learn them. But now they're like this. They're super easy. They're one of my go-to tricks. They're one of the only tricks I can do down stuff. They're pretty easy. That's why you see a lot of contest skaters or little kids have back threes and they're just like that. Don't underestimate it and don't get frustrated as well. It happens. Tag me in your back threes, and now I'm just gonna show you some off a few drops here. Maybe I'll do the big drop, maybe I won't. I don't know. Holy fuck, this is taller than me. Why am I doing this? This is a trick tip. I'm by myself. All right, fuck it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna try that anymore. Oh my God.